Thank you. You may be seated. Our next section will include our multilingual welcome.
Good evening and welcome to Pioneer High School's graduation ceremony for the class of 2018.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम, खुशामदीद। हमें बहुत खुशी हुई आप सारे हमारी ग्रेजुएशन पे आए। आपकी दुआओं से हम इस दिन तक पहुँचे हैं। शुक्रिया सूबेदार मिश्री खानदान।
파이어니어 고등학교 학생과 학부모 여러분, 졸업식에 오신 걸 환영합니다.
नमस्ते, यहाँ उपस्थित सबैलाई स्वागत छ। धन्यवाद।
Sejam bem-vindos à cerimônia de graduação da Pioneer High School de 2008.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम, आप सबका स्वागत है 2018 की ग्रेजुएशन सेरेमनी में।
Muy buenas tardes, tengan todos ustedes, sean bienvenidos a la graduación del año 2018. Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Maligayang pagdating sa pagtatapos ng mga mag-aaral ng mataas na paaralan ng Pioneer.
Chào đón các bạn và gia đình đến tham dự lễ ra trường năm 2018.
Spakom to grab plum chop cat Spakom to plum chop red soksa stram pre-plum dog bram bread.
Please stand. Join me while our salutatorians, Carolina Perez and Olivia Bryan, lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Then remain standing while we honor America with the national anthem sung by the Pioneer High School Choir with sign language performed by Addison Blixen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you sing by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose our stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, and you may be seated. Governing Board, Superintendent Pritchard, District Administrators, faculty, staff, ladies, gentlemen, and graduates. It is my distinct pleasure to welcome you to the 2018 commencement exercises for Pioneer High School. Today is the culmination of 12 years of hard work, focus, and dedication. Each of you has traveled a unique pathway to get here, and I know I represent all the folks here in telling you how proud we are of you. However, let's take a moment to recognize the folks who helped get you here. If you are the parent, guardian, or guardian of one of these graduates, you have also sacrificed and supported your student in many ways. And you see the results of your efforts sitting right here before you. You've cooked healthy meals and supplied junk food too. You've pulled them out of bed in the morning and pushed them into it at night. As you move toward what is certainly a crepuscular, uncertain future with your children, you deserve accolades for getting them this far. Parents and guardians, can you please stand and allow your graduates to recognize you? Graduates, please give a shout out to those who have helped you get here today. Attention from secretaries, instructional aides, campus security, food service workers, custodians, and administrators. All have worked to provide you, our students, with an education second to none. Pioneer faculty and staff, will you please stand and be recognized? As our ceremony progresses, we would ask that you honor our speakers by giving them your attention. In addition, we ask that you remember that each graduate whose name is called today deserves to shine. Air horns, noisemakers, and the like may make it difficult for another family to hear their graduate's name. Please respect each graduate's moment to shine. I encourage each of you to really be present right now. Take in each moment of this day, and when the time comes, throw your cap so high you see this truth. The sky really is the limit. Now, will you please join me in welcoming the Woodland Joint Unified School District Superintendent, Mr. Thomas Pritchard.
Good evening. I am pleased to be standing here before you on behalf of the Board of Trustees and the entire staff of the Woodland Joint Unified School District to honor these graduates this evening. We wish to express our appreciation to each and every one of the graduating seniors for their hard work, their perseverance to get here tonight, and the investment they made in Pioneer High School. And so to the seniors, I just have a few words. As you prepare to receive your diploma this evening, I would ask that you consider the following quote. No one can do it for you, but you can't do it alone. If you are to succeed in life, you will need to recognize that your level of success and satisfaction will often depend on a lot more people than just yourself. Ask anyone who has achieved anything worthwhile, and they will tell you that somewhere along the way, they were inspired, encouraged, or lifted towards their success by someone else. And to get here, I am convinced that you have been inspired by your teachers, encouraged by friends, and lifted towards success by your parents or family. So as you prepare for your next adventure, I hope that you will continue to see the value in people who support you, and I hope you will support someone else along the way as well. Congratulations and good luck.
I'm honored to introduce our very first speaker, who is the Pioneer High School valedictorian, Venetia Dahl.
I have to be honest with you all. They told me that the best way to not be nervous is to imagine the audience naked. But it's actually making me more uncomfortable, especially Mr. Gamer. I'd like to start off with a few welcomings. Good evening, supportive families. Shout out to mine. I love you. Good evening, all PHS faculty members who are looking down at their watches and thinking, when will this girl's speech be over? And last, but certainly not least, good evening, class of 2018. Okay, on this beautiful day, we are celebrating the end of what seemed like a quick high school journey. As the infamous role model, Dora the Explorer, once said, "We did it." I can still remember how we started high school as freshmen. Small, geeky, and slightly awkward. Now look at us, we're no longer small. We found our way through the hours of studying, piles of homework, and the temptation of Netflix. I guess Drake was right. We really did start at the bottom. But look around, class of 2018, because the whole team is indeed here. From this day forward, we are adults. With our diplomas in our hands and faith in our hearts, we can do anything we set our minds to. But hold on, before we jump right into the real world, let me give you some guidelines. Number 1, forget about raising your hand. I know, it's engraved into our memories. Need to sharpen your pencil? Raise your hand. Have a question? Raise your hand. But from here on out, resist the urge to raise your hand for permission. Unless, of course, you're demanded by the police. By all means, raise your hands. Number 2, never admit defeat. You won't always win in life, and that's okay. Take freshman year, for example. As homecoming was around the corner, we worked endlessly to perfect our floats. We had our best artists and best builders display their talents. Victory was in sight, and, well, we lost. Terribly, actually. I'm talking last place. But sophomore year, we knew this would change. Hollywood would win for sure. And guess what? We lost. Again! By sophomore year, our class had a talent: losing. Yeah. It wasn't until our senior year that we finally won. After 3 years of failure, victory was so sweet. As we continue into the real world, let us have the same mindset. Let's realize that success is stumbling from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. To translate that into millennial terms, no matter how many L's you take, don't stop until you get that dub. Number 3, cherish your family. Our lives are moving fast, but let's not leave our loved ones behind. So take that photo with your aunt and survive through the tight hugs you'll be getting today. It's worth it. Number 4, take the risk. Unless you're thinking about gambling your life savings, don't do it. But if you're presented with an opportunity, whether it's in your career or your social life, take the risk. Life is way too short to hold yourself back. As Wayne Gretzky once said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Number 5, realize that anything is possible. I know it's so cheesy that you can serve it with crackers, but really, anything is possible. Let's use my life as an example. I came to the US from the tiny country of Nepal, not knowing a single word of English. My family was struggling, and it seemed like all odds were against me. But here I am, over 10 years later, in front of you today, as a class of 2018 valedictorian. We should not forget our partners and friends we have before arriving here. Who doesn't remember the first day of class with the expectation of meeting new people that would join on this journey, and those who just met in high school? Who were the ones that helped us and supported us when we had all problems and we didn't even know where to start, and who encouraged us when we failed in any subject, who advised us and we asked for advice in the moment of crisis. And do not forget our teachers, those who demanded us so much in a world where standards are growing by the day. We put in that effort in the tests of stress and anguish. In spite of this, later reflecting that we learned in these demands make us the best versions of ourselves and allowed us to really realize what we were capable of doing. Finally, I really want to emphasize that regardless of how dark and cruel life may be, we will always have someone by our side supporting us. Also have these ideas in mind. Discuss ideas, don't gossip. Protect and help those who are down and in need of help. Form bonds with people whoever they are. Never out of personal gain, or what people say about us doesn't matter. What really matters is improving ourselves day to day and appreciating what we have every single day. It's time to go out there and show the world what we are capable of doing with our talents. Thank you. It's my pleasure to introduce our senior vocalist, Abigail Garcia.
It is my distinct pleasure to welcome our senior speaker, Mr. Marco Porras.
Okay, so first of all, I want a round of applause to the class of 2018. You guys deserve it. Today marks the end of one of the most important periods of our lives, and we all share a joy for having achieved the personal goal that we set ourselves a few years ago. However, I want to take this opportunity to mention an issue that persisted throughout the entirety of high school. It is important to mention it because it affected those goals and the journey itself. That problem is low self-esteem. Ever since I set foot in this school 2 years ago, there wasn't a single day where I didn't hear the phrases, "I'm a mess. I probably failed that test. I don't want to be here anymore." This is completely normal. But what I want to ask the class is, why? Why are you doing this to yourselves? When I bet that every single day we have been attending this school, you have brought happiness and joy to the life of others and your friends, your family, everyone around you. The important thing here is that we tried, and we are here to celebrate what we accomplished throughout these years. We have accumulated experiences, moments, memories in many places of this school. Regardless, I want to say that we don't have to force ourselves just to make people acknowledge us. When we do that, we end up blaming ourselves, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, we just have to be someone that we can be proud of, because we ourselves are our biggest supporters. If we can learn to love ourselves, that love will continue to support us for the rest of our lives. But anyway, we have accumulated experiences, moments, memories in many places of the school. Who doesn't remember the first day of class with the expectation of meeting new people that will join us on this journey? I want to honor those teachers who, although we only had one subject with them, they graded us down the hall and stopped to ask us how we were doing on the subject, how we felt or how they perceived we were doing. If we were doing bad, they were the ones who gave us a helping hand. I want a round of applause for them. Also, I really want to emphasize this point. If you feel like you're inferior to someone else, if you feel that it is hopeless, that there is nothing else that will help you in any way, that there is nothing to you, there will be always someone who you can talk, whether it be your parents, a teacher, someone on the street. That actually helped me once. I really hope that was a lie, but it's not. But anyway, we never hate someone because of what they are. Always love people for what they are. Never look for someone out of personal gain, out of spite, out of anything. Always follow those around you, because that's your choice. That's what you believe in. Never back down on what you believe in. It is really cliche, but always believe in yourself. That is something that will really count on life. It's time to go out there and show the world that we are capable of further going ahead, work for us, and work for the people that are here with us today and forever. Thank you. I am pleased to introduce our faculty speaker, chosen by vote of the senior class, Mr. Josh Holloway.
Hello and good evening. I want to start by thanking the families, teachers, administration, superintendent, and board of trustees for attending this special event today. I'd also like to thank the great class of 2018 for selecting me to be your faculty speaker. It is a great honor and one that I don't take lightly. I have taught and coached many of you. I was even your class advisor for a year, so I feel a strong connection to you. I am often asked, when meeting people for the first time, what is it you do for a living? And I proudly say, I am a teacher. And they say, oh, what subject? And I respond with, I teach life with a side of history. Teaching is an amazing career. Every day I get the opportunity to inspire, motivate, mentor, and give back to my community. I hope that I made a positive impact on my students who are here today. So I make sure to give everything I have to my students. In many ways, I feel like an extension of my students' parents. Now, as parents, we want to protect our children in any way we can. This day is a reward to all the parents, guardians, family of the over 300 students graduating today. All your hard work, devotion, and dedication to your children has resulted in this momentous day. Graduation! To give you an example or analogy of a parent's devotion to their child, I'd like to share a story from my youth. I even called my mother for inspiration to recall this event. When I was 4 years old, my mother took me to go to the Holiday Inn, go swimming pool there. And as she was changing, I decided to run out to the pool and proceeded to jump into the deep end. Luckily, there was another person in the pool and he saved me. My terrified mother came out running and yelling, Joshua! Joshua! And the gentleman handed me back to her. When you are young, the world is so big and full of adventure. You also take risks and don't think about the consequences of your actions. I eventually learned how to swim with guidance and dedication from my parents. Your parents have been your life vest these past 18 years. They have tried to teach you how to swim and survive the swimming pool of life. Some of you are better swimmers than others, but it's time for everyone to jump into the deep end. So after today, there's no more floaties. I hope you know how to swim. Your parents and family will always be there in your corner and your #1 cheerleaders. All your hard work is paid off and you have accomplished this great milestone. So parents and guardians, I would like to give you a round of applause. Congrats to you for all your love, guidance, inspiration, discipline, and dedication to your children. To conclude, to the class of 2018, life will be hard. It will be unfair, but it will also be rewarding and fulfilling. You have to be prepared to adjust, persevere, and keep moving forward with an unparalleled work ethic and drive. Life repays those who work hard. Wherever life leads you, remember your cheerleaders are here in Woodland. Go chase your dreams and lead a life that gives back more than you take. Once again, it is time to take off the floaties and jump into the deep end of the pool of life. I love you. Good luck, and thank you again for this great honor. To the Hollowayans out there, I love you guys. Congratulations, class of 2018, and go Patriots.
Please join me in welcoming Senior Class President Amelia Zorate, who will make the presentation of the senior gift.
Good evening, family, friends, staff, board members, and the graduates. I would like to welcome you on behalf of the graduating class of 2018. It has been such an eventful year filled with phenomenal memories. Each event required hard work from students, parents, and our advisors. As the president of the class of 2018, I would like to thank our advisors, Bonnie Carr and Angelica Farias. In addition, there are unsung heroes who have helped us, custodians and security. To all which we would like to present to you our class gift, which will be personalized jackets to each of you, so you can always remember the class of 2018. Thank you and congratulations. I am happy to introduce this year's ASB President, Mary Carlin-Zoli, for the passing of the grade.
Good evening, families, district board members, staff, administration, teachers, and fellow graduates. As your ASB president, I am so happy and proud to see all of you here tonight. 3 years ago, when I was watching my brother's graduation, I remember thinking that it seemed like such a long time until I was going to be sitting out on the football field with my class, getting ready to receive my diploma. Little did I know that it was going to be the fastest 3 years of my life. That little dorky 15-year-old me would have never imagined standing before everyone giving a speech. As graduation crept closer, the senioritis sank in, and our English teachers decided to make us all write a speech. I thought it'd be too crazy, but I found a way. When I look into the sea of graduation caps and gowns, I see lawyers, doctors, nurses, entrepreneurs, police officers, role models, heroes, and so much more. I see hope for a better, stronger future. I truly could not have asked for a better group of people to graduate with. I think Rascal Flatts said it best when he said, "I hope the days come easy and the moments pass slow and each road leads you where you want to go." I know that was incredibly cheesy, but it's so true. I really hope every single one of you has a future that you will never look back on and regret, because you have earned a happy and successful life. I am more than honored to pass the ASB gavel down to Taryn Sahota. Taryn, I know that you are going to be an amazing president, maybe even the best that Pioneer has seen. Thank you and congratulations. On behalf of Pioneer High School, I would like to thank Mary Carlin-Zoli and the class of 2018 for making Pioneer the best school it can possibly be.
Thank you, speakers and performers. President Pyatt, would you do me the honor of joining me at the podium? President Pyatt, governing board members, and Superintendent Pritchard, I hereby certify that the students sitting before you now have met the graduation requirements of the Woodland Joint Unified School District, including 40 hours of community service, and they do therefore qualify for a Pioneer High School diploma. I now present to you the class of 2018.
Thank you, Ms. Reese. On behalf of the Board of Trustees for the Woodland Joint Unified School District and the District Administration, it is my distinct honor and pleasure to accept your certification of the class of 2018 at Pioneer High School and declare that they are graduates. Congratulations.
I would like to introduce to you Mr. Brian Hoffland and Ms. Angelica Farias, who will do the honor of the class roll call.
Patrick Dantzler.
Jalen Rose Ibarra.
Andrew Vogt.
Cole Cade.
Carolina Perez.
Adam Kerr.
Benicia Gaha.
Avery Friedlander Brannon.
Olivia Nicole Bryan.
Jason David Turk.
Hinshaw Mahmood.
Connor Theodore Oscar Sayers.
Marco Porras.
Noah Ryan Bills.
Christopher Smith.
Emily Violet Young.
June Park.
Jeanette Marie Meraz.
Eunice Mania.
Christina Estella Bain.
Mariam Urshad.
Amina Mushtaq.
Julia Margonier Riley.
Amy Elizabeth Conway.
Humberto Arroyo Ayala.
Evelyn Tamayo.
Ian Adonis Guzman.
Cynthia Magania.
Addison Nicole Blixen.
Ezra Hernandez.
Mary Rose Carlin Soley.
Christy Woodall.
Emilia Rose Zarate.
Marlene Sarai Flores Zamora.
Jennifer Trin.
Abigail Alexandra Garcia.
Keith Walker.
Elena Marie Rojas.
Raymond Echeverria Jr.
Shannon Gibson.
Gabriela Chavez.
Hannah Bethany Kretz.
Jocelyn Rodriguez Murillo.
Christian Ramon Melgar Herrera.
Hajra Rehamon.
Eric Novello.
Elina Arzate.
Diego Ismael Rezendiz.
Brenda Aldama.
Ruben Jonathan Michel.
Paulina Rodriguez Gutierrez.
Alexander Isaiah Lemus.
Cristina Jimenez.
Allison Woodman.
Jessie Corona.
Kashish Bardwaj.
Andrea Daniel Murillo.
Maritza Victoria Tejas.
Ace Gold.
Analini Martinez Cadena.
Rista Shah.
Melissa Avery Peterson.
Eric Alonso González Garcia.
Kaylee Noel Amen.
Kenny Alejandra Ramirez.
Alyssa Nicole Davis.
Gabriela Keren Ibarra.
Abby Rose Morrison.
Erendira Leida Valdez.
Sandra Patricia Macias Dimas.
Madeline Riley Axton.
Megan Harris.
Marissa Goldston.
Madison Lynn Carr.
Alan Davies.
Alexis Tyler Ariana Green.
Nicholas Tate Martin.
Brendan Yount.
Ramil Rashid.
Luis Enrique Bravo.
Edgar Daniel Esquivel.
Gustavo Perez Zavala.
Brandon Michael Murray.
Elias Longoria II.
Hamid Sharsad.
Alexis Perez.
Akash Vasich.
Mario Contreras Guerrero.
Cisco Torres.
Ruben Chavez Martinez.
Athena Series Miller.
Stephanie Covarrubias.
Delia Cervantes.
Adil Navid.
Jimena Angel.
Brandon Guadalupe Cruz.
Vanessa Munguia.
Christian Javier Maravilla.
Cristal Escoto Elizondo.
Jonathan Giovanni Chavez.
Giselle Tapia.
Jake Ferreira.
Selma Jacqueline Soto.
Miriam Ochoa.
Andrea Sosa.
Jacqueline Hernandez.
Adamaris Ruelas.
Dominique Just.
Cecilia Ruiz.
Kristen Bell Buckner.
Odalis Torres.
Guadalupe Alcantar.
Yareli Manriquez.
Eamon Zahid.
Alyssa Lynn LaGrady.
Naiman Hassan.
Sarah Jane Dantzler.
Antonio Ramirez Ochoa.
Ben Patrick Matt.
Alejandro Ledesma.
John Morgan Stafford.
Dennis Barks III.
Daisy Liliana Guzman.
Soban Ahmad.
Daisy Vasquez.
Alexander Zeke McGahee.
Christopher Cabrera.
Lance Hohenwarter.
Ashlyn Campos.
Isabel Ortega.
Jasmine Arauza Vasquez.
Nicole Sanchez.
Valeria Alexis Gamboa.
Jocelyn Yvonne Sepulveda.
Jesus Ivan Garcia.
Sonny Jing Singleton.
Carrie Harrison Toronto.
Andrew Christian White.
Brandy Nicole Clark.
Jonathan Villegas.
Rihanna Laura Edwards.
Bosang Conley.
Emily Megan Sepulveda.
Craig Xander Chia.
Vanessa Chavez.
Madison J. Bowen.
Giselle Leon Vargas.
Tanya Martir.
Natalie Nicole McDermott.
Patricia Leone.
Casey Grimes.
Maria Molina.
Leilani Galindo.
Maya Jean Gory Hodgson.
Hannah Johnson.
Dakota Ray Gonzalez.
Joaquin David Navarro.
Ashlyn Sierra Dog.
Tiffany Lynn Korn.
Emily Flores Gonzalez.
Jonathan Vincent Corrales.
Carlos Rivas.
Samuel Wyatt Kincaid.
Sydney Pinkston.
John Bloss.
Samantha Castro Pilar.
Giovanni Miranda.
Eric Marin.
Ian Ledesma.
Mauricio Moncada.
Ashu Dakal.
Montoya Jr.
Salvador Ciso Ramos.
Devin Kyle Reynolds.
Andrew Flores.
Cardona.
Alberto Sotero Jr.
Dustin Daniel Dodd.
Oswaldo Carrillo.
Isaiah Gordell Morton.
Francisco Sandoval.
Keegan James Noble.
Reina Araceli Duenas.
Riley Yates Holden.
Willow Marie Kane.
Margaret Tobin.
Madison Lynn Buell.
Nayeli Hernandez.
Madeline West.
Brendan Parker.
Brooke Little.
Samuel Seth Medina.
Dylan Johannick.
Anthony Lucchese.
Cody Ackerman.
Tristan Hartley.
Chandler Holloway.
Ulises Lopez.
Leland Nielsen.
Beatriz Soto Alvarado.
Santiago Rojo Roa.
Ahmed Carr.
Isaac Joseph Castro.
Norma Carolina Platas.
Joshua James Hornback.
Alejandro Fernández Salazar.
Muhammad Wakas.
Devani Garcia.
Kwamir Ilyas Chaudhry.
Adriana Juárez Casillas.
Elizabeth Reyes.
Esmeralda Puga Flores.
Adriana Alvarez.
Carlos Madueño.
Jacqueline Alvarez.
Anne-Marie Starr Bryson.
Lorena Andrea Ortiz Nava.
Caitlin Marie Richardson.
Lisha Meza.
Alexander Martinez.
Aman Iziz.
Sarah Dawn Parker.
Abdul Rahman Arif.
Caitlin Noel Shook.
Zan Ustar.
Scarlett Olivia Stein.
Surdar Rizwan.
Jennifer Bates.
Isaac Salcido.
Alisa Acevedo.
Mohammed Sohail.
Jeffrey Yep.
Victor Manuel Santiago Jr.
Andrea Tam.
Leticia Elena Linares.
Garrett Matthew Rowe.
Eric Diaz.
Robert Michael Kraus.
Jennifer Miroslava Alcala Calderon.
John Castro.
Cesar A. Cortez.
Tanner Silsby.
Melissa I. Torres Caranco.
Sarah Elizabeth Buck.
Georgia E. Streisner.
Richard Richardson.
Gabriel Ashton Vidales.
Gabriela Romeo.
Leandro Esparta.
Matthew Tellers.
Joshua Zhong.
Lisette Garza Negrete.
Elijah Garcia.
Natalia Sterling.
Alfredo Hernandez.
Catherine Lee McCabe.
Ryan Hartsfield.
Vajiha Anand.
Tanner James Wilson.
Maham Manan.
Amaya Torres.
Miriam Imran.
Felipe Hermosillo.
Hukali Casas.
Jorge Ayala.
Rachel Hardy.
Caesar Corona.
Annabelle Dawn Benevit.
Emmanuel Barba Raimundo.
Catherine Jane Hartley.
Oscar Arroyo.
Ali Gutierrez.
Alexander Gonzalez.
Fernanda Contreras.
Marvin Orozco.
Kimberlyn Lopez.
Miguel Rios.
Jennifer Flores Núñez.
Kevin Palencia.
Melissa Leal Sandoval.
Isaro Arias.
Anaí Ruelas.
Victor Lecia.
Salma Godínez.
Michelle Paniagua.
Yareli Maite Fonseca.
Veronica Cervantes Duarte.
Ana Leticia Ornelas Rodríguez.
Diego Elias Arroyo.
Julissa Juliana Ayala.
Jorge Zanudo.
Alejandra Moncada.
Cristian Ponce.
Fátima Ayala Soto.
Yajur Kadka.
Mónica Gutiérrez Licea.
Omar Ramirez.
Jimena Chávez Licea.
Ricardo Lopez.
Omar Díaz Velázquez.
Jason Carreño.
Adán Juárez.
Jeremy Dye.
Alejandro Vázquez.
Noah Stitz.
Eduardo
Julissa Navarro Caro.
Kimberly Arlene Ruelas.
Emily Christine Alvarado Peralta.
Aubrey Nicole Martinez.
Vanessa Leon.
Laura Angelica Melgoza.
Nayeli Guadalupe Llamas.
Zoe Louise Stiles.
Vanessa Guadalupe Macias Nunez.
Lisette Marie Ruiz. Osvaldo Palomares. May Gutierrez. Yesenia Janet Gutierrez. Stephanie Isabel Lepe Garcia. Olivia Marie Batoni. Rachel Luann Gordon.
Our choir will now sing our alma mater. The words for it on the back of your program if you'd like to join in. Our last few minutes together. Now, graduates of the class of 2018, will you please rise? Signifying your new status as high school graduates, you may now move your tassels from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Pioneer High School class of 2018. Let's